Africa. I'm Wahiga Mwaura. Evidence of rape, torture, and forced abortions by the founder of one of the world's biggest Christian evangelical churches has been uncovered by the BBC. TB Joshua was the late founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations in Nigeria and built an evangelical empire that counted dozens of political leaders, celebrities, and international footballers amongst his associates. Former church insiders have gone public for the first time with claims of atrocities that span almost 20 years. Peter Murimi reports, and a warning here, you might find some elements of this report upsetting.
Everyone here in the stadium say, I love Jesus.
TB Joshua was one of Africa's most famous pastors, drawing presidents, Premier League footballers, and millions of followers across the globe.
He had huge resources, huge amounts of influence, not just in Nigeria, throughout Africa, Israel, Mexico, Singapore.
TB Joshua performed televised healings, where members of his congregation claimed to have been cured of AIDS, cancer, and a range of chronic conditions.
Negative tested for HIV and HIV too.
Everybody wanted the privilege to go with, to meet this big giant.
TB Joshua's closest followers were known as disciples and lived together for years inside his compound in Nigeria.
It was a psychological prison. We all thought we were in heaven, but we were in hell, and in hell, terrible things happen.
Dozens of these insiders alleged that the pastor repeatedly assaulted, raped, and tortured women behind closed doors, with the most recent incidents in 2019.
It became so robotic. I disconnected from my body. I just became like a puppet.
Rape became like a normal, terrifying thing that you would do. It's like you are an animal being slaughtered. I was 17 years old.
He would be calling girls in one after the other. I stayed there almost 14 years. They will be in thousands.
Some women claim they were forced to have abortions inside his compound following the alleged assaults.
I had 3 abortions at the synagogue. And from speaking to other women, I'm not the only one.
Women that he rapes, he forces them into abortion. I never had a choice whether I could keep a potential child or not. People tried to speak up to expose him, but nobody would listen.
The Nigerian Senate has held...
TB Joshua died in 2021. His wife Evelyn is now leading the Synagogue Church of All Nations.
Good morning, viewers all over the world.
The BBC contacted the church with allegations in this report. They did not respond to them, but they said previous claims against TB Joshua have been unfounded. Today, the church still attracts millions of viewers to its online platforms.
Some people, they are still living in fear for their lives, in fear for the retribution that will come if they do open their mouths.
Peter Murimi, BBC News.